What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful Saturday evening. We're doing pretty good ourselves over here. I come across this particular situation right here that involves a Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas couple by the last name of Jordan. Okay? And what happened with the Jordans was that they saw a fugitive of the law in Texas. Okay? And they did their civic duty to actually call Crime Stoppers and report this fugitive of the law. Okay, turns out, okay, they thought that they were going to get paid for the tip because the tip turned out legitimate. Guess what? Due to a monkey wrench thrown in the situation with Crime Stoppers in Dallas, well, North Dallas, Texas here, they refused to pay the Jordans just because instead of calling the Crime Stoppers hot tip line, they called 911. Okay? So that's how they got out of paying the Jordans. Okay? So what I want to do is for us to check out these particular videos right here, and then we'll get into the commentary.
A Dallas couple who called 911 to report a kidnapping suspect was told they are not eligible for a Crime Stoppers reward. He was wanted for kidnapping and raping a 7-year-old girl. Their 911 call led to his arrest. Fox 4's Lori Brown has been working to get answers, and she's live in Dallas. Lori.
Of course, having people spot a wanted fugitive and then call 911 to report him seems like one of the very reasons the Crime Stoppers reward program exists. But it turns out if you call 911 instead of the tip line, you don't qualify for that reward.
We both looked at each other and we both said, isn't that guy?
The Jordans were coming home from lunch July 7th when they noticed a face they recognized from the news and a Crime Stoppers billboard, 41-year-old Leonard Neal.
He had on the same outfit as one of the pictures that was circulating on social media.
With 6 children of their own, the Jordans had taken a good look at the man accused of abducting a 9-year-old boy and 7-year-old girl. Police say he released the boy, but the girl was missing for 12 hours. Police say he sexually assaulted her.
That could have very easily been our oldest 2 kids.
The Jordans did not just call police. Once Neal got on the bus, they knew they needed to follow it. After getting disconnected from 911, a Dallas police officer called Kenyatta Jordan.
And once we made that right on Pope, he said, "Oh, that's y'all in that minivan." I'm like, "Yes, sir." He said, "Okay, well, we pulling up right behind you, so y'all can get out the way now."
Before police arrested Neal, he cut his throat. Police later released this mugshot.
I felt confident that it was him, but I just wasn't 100%. But then I let the window down, and I heard him on there screaming. I said, "That's him, baby. That's him."
Later, the Jordans learned about the Crime Stoppers reward that had been offered for Neal, a most wanted fugitive. But when they asked about it, they were told they were not eligible because they called 911 instead of the Crime Stoppers number.
Does it seem like a bait and switch?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. We dialed 911 instead of the Crime Stoppers phone number. We're not able to get the reward.
As police work to build trust with the community, the Jordans say this feels like a breach of that trust.
It feels like we were misled.
On DPD's website, it urged anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers or 911. Crime Stoppers is operated by the North Texas Crime Commission, a cooperative partnership. Dallas Police Chief Eddie Garcia told us in a statement, while DPD does not have input on the criteria that must be met for a Crime Stoppers reward, when a unique set of circumstances arises, we certainly can open up conversations that will help improve services, prevent crime, or help solve investigations in our city. The Jordans are hopeful that will happen in their case.
They should be held to their word.
I just got off the phone with a Crime Stoppers board member. He said that the rewards are only paid to people who call the tip line based on Texas law. The Jordans believe if they tried to search for that tip line number instead of just calling 911, Leonard Neal might still be on the run. We're going to be asking Texas lawmakers if it's time for the statute to change.
Now, Crime Stoppers talk all this smack about establishing trust with the public and to work with them to get criminals off of the street. And then when the public, comply with what it is that the law wants, them to do, this is when, Crime Stoppers want to basically rip the participants off. Because after all, it did say, if you see a fugitive, for you to call either 911 or Crime Stoppers. These people did just that. They did call 911. So therefore, they should be entitled for the cash reward, you would think. But check this out though. All is not lost. Check this video out.
Fox 4 News is getting results. We first reported on Crime Stoppers' refusal to issue a reward to a couple who was key to Dallas police arresting a most wanted fugitive. Today, a Fox 4 viewer stepped up to do what he says Crime Stoppers failed to do. Fox 4's Lori Brown is live. Lori.
Corey, a Fox 4 viewer told us that he knew he needed to do the right thing for a family that did not hesitate when face to face with a top 10 most wanted fugitive.
We've been hearing a lot of thank yous and that we are heroes.
We were there as Fox 4 viewer Cliff Freeman hand-delivered a check to Kenyatta and Brianna Jordan.
I know you guys have been through a lot, and I just want to tell you, I saw your story that Lori did on Channel 4, and it just touched my heart.
Freeman is a Dallas native and business owner.
What you guys did was put yourselves at risk, and you took a bad guy off the street. And you're my heroes for that. You're welcome. You sure can.
Then Brianna Jordan saw the amount.
For $5,000. Thank you so much.
Trying not to tear up out here. Yeah, I know everybody gonna see this.
When I saw the story, I teared up, so it's okay. It's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
Tears of joy.
The Jordans are parents of 6 young children.
11, 6, 4, 3, 1, and 6 months.
So when they saw reports that Leonard Neal was wanted for abducting a 9-year-old boy and 7-year-old girl and sexually assaulting the girl, they looked at his photo carefully. When they thought they saw him at a bus stop, they called 911. As Neal got on the bus, they followed it while talking to police. Before police arrested Neal, he cut his throat with a box cutter. The chair who oversees North Texas Crime Stoppers told us that the Jordans could not receive the reward because their tip went through 911 instead of their tip line. Freeman told us he believed the Jordans' actions were deserving of the reward anyway, which is why he provided the amount in full.
I don't have Crime Stoppers number programmed into my phone, but I do have 911, and I guarantee you 911 is the first number that I'm going to call.
Freeman said he wants to show the community that Crime Stoppers or not, when you do the right thing, the community will have your back.
On top of that, we were able to contact Six Flags.
Six Flags is providing the Jordan family with tickets to attend the park.
We want to help celebrate this with you, this great thing that you guys have done, and Six Flags has also wanted to participate in that as well. We just need more heroes like you guys.
It's a blessing.
Thank you so much.
Hey,
I want to hug from this number 4 here. That's all right. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Man.
After we brought this issue to his attention, Dallas Mayor Pro Tem Tanel Atkins began working to address the root of the problem so it doesn't happen again. He says he will have an announcement about a solution Tuesday.
Shout out to the Fox 4 viewer, last name Freeman, for hooking the Jordans up with what they were supposed to get from Crime Stoppers. You understand? These people got 6 babies and Crime Stoppers bullshitting. Nah, cuz pay the money. You understand? They did what they were asked to do. You understand? Y'all supposed to pay the money. Forget all the little minor technicality. It shouldn't matter anyway. You understand? With the 911 versus the tip line, Crime Stoppers, man, that makes no difference. Not at all. But it's real cool. You know, like I said, the viewer, seen fit to be kind enough to basically give these people what they, was supposed to get from Crime Stoppers. And then plus on top of that, was that Six Flags or whatever that amusement park, hey, that's cool right there. As for the dude who did this, man, I hope they never lock that guy out. It's too bad they let him live for what he did to a child. You understand? Kidnapping kids and then assaulting them, you know, and all that old kind of stuff. And did y'all see that nasty zipper across his neck where he had, you know, slit his own throat with a box cutter? You know, it looks just like a Frankenstein scar or something. I mean, it was awful, you know. But yeah, lock him up, keep him locked up. Matter of fact, y'all should have went ahead and let him pass on, as far as I'm concerned. You don't need people like that on the streets. You know, our kids need to be safe. You know, people need to be safe. We don't need that kind of mess, you know. If he seen fit to at least do the public a solid like that, y'all should have let him went ahead and win. That's just my take on it. That's all I got on this one, people. I want you guys to tell me in the comment section, do y'all think that Crime Stoppers ripped these people off others by reneging on what they claim they were supposed to pay or not? Let me know in the comment section. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.